I have so much to tell you about November, and I feel really excited about what's coming our way. Stay tuned for this month's energy forecast. Here we are. We made it through October. First of all, I just want to give thanks for the ability to be here and to connect with all of you beautiful souls. I think we are in a time where we really have to be grateful for all the blessings, even doesn't matter how small they are, with all the current events in the world. And I'm just sending love out to anybody who's struggling right now. We actually had such a jam-packed October. It's pretty crazy. I did the forecast last month, and as I do every month, I don't always know the extent or the intensity that things are going to hit us. And I just feel like we've been really slammed with a lot of earthly energy, a lot of earthly vibrational energy, meaning there's some real stuff going on. And I did know, as I said, that the energy was going to be so dense and very tense, and that we were going to be kind of having to stay in the eye of the storm. So really trying to just navigate everything that was coming and making sure that we're not getting wrapped up in everything that's swirling around us. The most important thing for you to do right now, if you're feeling helpless, if you're feeling like you can't really support people that are struggling, the most important thing to do is reach out to family and friends and make sure that your family and friends are cared for and they know that you're there. If every one of us did that, we would all be okay. All of us. So reach out and make sure that you are a steward of compassion right now. So we were told for October to fine-tune our actions so that we could have directed purpose and to say no to the things that pull us away from what our biggest dream is. And I've been talking about this for a while because that is the energy of now. It's like dream the biggest dream you can. The energy around the end of October, beginning of November is so focused on inspiration and magic, creativity. It's so focused on what is your biggest dream. Think about when you look at the sky at night, a starry night. Look at all the stars and see all the just multitude of stars in front of you. And what if we know there's so many more stars than we can even see? There's so many planets, there's so many galaxies. We know this. But what if we know there's endless possibility? What if we could kind of strengthen our focus, direct our focus into the infinite reality of one focus? All of us could do amazing things. And if all of us were playing our part, this would be a much different world. We have to be working right now in this idea of like two realities. So we have the reality between what we would call sort of like the land between, because we have the reality that we're talking about where there's struggle and strife and pain, and there's a lot of earthly events happening right now that we're trying to navigate. We're trying to figure out, as a compassionate person, what do I do? How do I help these people? And how do I, as an empath, deal with all this energy? So we're dealing with that, but we're also in this kind of like dreamy state. We're in this place where we're like, it's magical. It's like we're connecting to a higher dimensional reality, which is very calm and very soothing. And it's very like peaceful. It's like everything makes sense from that viewpoint. And even though there's terrible things happening, when you look down upon them, there is a reason, there's a purpose, there's a method here. And we really are being asked to pay attention and to pay attention to what's happening, what's going in the history books, so we don't repeat it, so we don't continuously make these same mistakes. And really being asked right now to be present. So if you're in that dreamy state, please don't feel guilty about that. Don't feel guilty about wanting that love, that magic in your life. You are one beautiful point of light. And if you can stay in positivity, you can affect hundreds of thousands of people with your energy through a ripple effect. If you're in a negative state, you also affect a lot of people. So you gotta be real clear about this. Yes, we are aware we send love and compassion out to those that are struggling, but we're also aware we have a job and a mission, and we have things to do here. And your mission may not involve allowing yourself to fall into a pit of depression or to feel hopeless. That might not be anything to do with your mission. And you might not have the tools to actually affect change that you can see in front of you, but all of us can have compassion and love right now. So stay in that kind of dreamy state, like what could be? What do I want? What do I want to see for myself, my family, my friends, my world? And there's so much magic right now. If you can connect to your higher energy, your higher self, your spirit guides, your galactic friends, your animal guides, your nature guides, if you can connect to them right now, you are going to be so impressed by what comes through. And there's so much beauty that wants to shine through you, from you, around you, to you. Really work on the space of receiving. Time in November, take the time to make the intention to open the container, open the vessel, bigger, wider. Just you want to take in that beauty and that higher vibrational energy from the universe right now. But if your container is too small, it just is not going to fit in there. So open up, have the intention that you are going to open up to receive from the universe everything. It's time to receive back what you've given. And people give and give and give, but they don't often allow themselves to receive. If you can't accept a compliment or a gift, you got some work to do, because the universe wants to give you things. But if you don't have the space to understand that you are worthy, you're going to have some issues manifesting the things that you want to see in your life and reaching towards those dreams. We have the call of the muse right now, and the muse is trying to reach you, trying to say, hey, I have stuff to tell you. I want to get in there. Let me come in and show you. There's a lot of surrender energy right now. And so the things that you can't control, we surrender to the idea that we cannot control these things, but we trust. We trust that we are on the right path. There is also the idea that all the answers you need are within you, because we have this overlapping energy this month of like the oracle. So you're asking questions, you want to know, you want to reach in deep inside yourself and know what's going on. But we have had these things thrown at us, like from globally or from our environment or drama, relationships. So all those things are getting thrown at us. And at the bottom of the heap is you inside going, why is this happening to me? It's happening so you know who you are, so you gain strength, so you put deeper roots down, so you figure out that you are the oracle. You have the answer inside of you. And we are literally the weekend, the end of October weekend, beginning of November, we are literally putting an end to some patterns we've had for 20 plus years. Think about that. The things that have been holding you back for 20 years are finally getting smushed, demolished, and you should not be feeling shame about these things. You should not allow yourself to feel shame for too long. Shame's a teacher. So when shame shows up in November, I want you to just remember, shame is my teacher. Shame is teaching me that right now I have to pay attention to this. This is something about myself that I need to know. Love, people. Love is the only answer to all the problems that we are facing on the global level right now. There is nothing being solved by anger and fighting. It's compassion and love. And I want you to take that into your own heart, in your own life. Look at the problems that you haven't been able to solve and figure out how to love yourself through those problems. What does love say to you? How does it speak to you? Reach deep inside your heart, because there is an answer to everything, and it always brings forward love, involves love, the main purpose is love. So this manifesting time right now is huge. I want you to really focus coming into November. What is the biggest dream, your most cherished dream? What's the dream you hold dear? What do you want to see happen? And how are you going to do it? It is not about, is this going to happen? It's when this is going to happen. So we are not saying, oh, I can't do it. It's too hard. I've had too many struggles. I don't know what to do. No, it's none of those things. This is happening. It's only a question of when. And how am I going to do it? I'm going to write it down on paper. I'm going to type it up on my computer. I'm going to have my gold journal, my dream journal, whatever you call it. You're going to put that on paper, and you are going to make a contract to yourself that you are going to do these things by whatever date you see fit. They're happening. You just have to put it out there and commit to it. There's endless possibility for you. Like I was saying about that beautiful starry night. Endless possibility there. We know there's so many things we can't even see, but if you focus on the whole picture, when it comes to manifesting your dreams, if you look at everything, it's too much. It's just too much. You can't focus on all the stars, every little thing, every item, and then expect one dream to happen. This is like, pick your most cherished dream and work towards it, and really learn to say no in the sense of discernment. We don't want to say no to opportunities. If they come your way, you're going to be flooded with opportunities. That's the other thing right now. All the little things that you thought about that you thought will never, it's just whimsical. It's like a whimsical dream. Those opportunities are going to start coming, and you're going to be kind of like, what do I do with all this? What do I do with all this information? So really fine tune your focus, really get to the place where you can just focus on what you want, your most cherished dream moving forward. And that can be related to relationships, because there is a feeling in November around relationships and finding your person, finding your partner. So it's always kind of in the background, because we're beings that like companionship. But in November, it's pumped up a little bit. And if you're telling yourself there's nobody out there for you, you've already lost. There's nobody out there for you in that space. So please, please, please take yourself to the space where you go, there is someone there for me, and they will come into my life. I don't know when, and I don't know how, and I don't know who they are, but there is somebody there for me. And I know in my heart, the universe will send me this person. And you don't know, everything can change in a moment. Everything can change in a day. So if you like this forecast, I need you to please press that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, because I'm telling you, I need you more than ever. I've had some serious doubt about continuing with this channel, and I know I have some very loyal followers, and I'm really trying to fine tune my vision and focus for my business. So I need to hear from you. I want you to put a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you felt about this. And also give me a like, give me a subscribe, follow my page to make sure, hit the bell so you make sure that you get those notifications. If you're looking to have more magic in your life, please sign up for the waitlist on my Magic of Mediumship course that begins March 3rd, 2024. I already have a waitlist, and I want to get as many of you in as possible. So blessings to you, peace, 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 and so much love, and I'll see you next month.